Republicans talk and think they're obsessed with transgender people. They talk about transgender people more than transgender people talk about transgender people. I mean, that's just absolutely a fucking fact. And there have been some scary bills being pushed in Republican states, in red states, over the past few years. I mean, there was that bill to allow men to marry 14-year-old girls. And one of the female Democrats called somebody out on it, and it was actually the guy who was trying to pass the bill had married a 14-year-old girl years ago, and he said, "Oh, well, sometimes those marriages last forever." He was talking about himself, but we all didn't know it at the time. And then also bills are being pushed to stop women from voting. That's a big thing. They don't want women to fucking vote anymore. And the Tate brothers and people like Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro, they all are pushing this concept of not allowing women to have a vote anymore. Women should stay home, cook, and have babies, and that's it. Well, spread your legs whenever they want. And it's terrifying, but this is reality. This is where we're at. They've been pushing this shit for the last 6 years at least. And even though a lot of it hasn't passed, the fact that they continue to push it is very telling. And this is all right out of Project 2025. It is. So just like the Department of Education, cutting the Department of that's Project 2025. This Texas bill would make identifying as transgender a felony and punishable by jail. The bill, while unlikely to pass, highlights the increasing extremism of legislatures targeting trans people, especially in Texas, in recent years. Sorry, I know I lost my glasses. I have an appointment on the 25th. I don't know. It's just sickening. It makes me... Why do you sit around and think about trans people so much? Just so weird, right? Because these people have like some sexual insecurities of their own that they need to maybe explore or at least be honest about in therapy. You guys need to go to therapy and get this all out. If you're curious, just say you're curious. If you're bi-curious or trans-curious, just say so. We can accept that. That's, no matter what part of your life we're in. But you can't take what people say like on medical forums I was just at the doctor and they ask you what your sexual preference is and also what your sexual identity is. So they're going to go into medical charts and find that shit out if people, don't have a sign on their fucking lawn. How are they going to find that out? Yeah, how are they? Medical forms. So they're going to do away with HIPAA. Just like they're doing away with the weather, because apparently everything is being privatized. That's what they want to do. For all the things they killed, the Department of Education is going to be privatized. Everything is going to be privatized. That's their goal. That's Project 2025. Privatization of all major, all the things they're going to keep, right? So buckle up, y'all.